Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have my planner here and I am planning for the week ahead. So let's just dive right in. I want to try doing the dual screen again. So I have my planner here and I got my camera right over here. So this is my classic habit planner that has a lot happening in it. So I have moved to one planner, and I know that's kind of crazy because I've done multiple for the last few years, but I've switched over to one and I'm hoping this actually helps me achieve my goals better since I don't have to plan in multiple different planners and just taking off the time. So this is last week's here. So I have this dashboard that I created with doing my task blocks, a little growth tracker, my work in progress, and then any notes. And so what I'm doing here is for the different days of the week, I am highlighting my task blocks. And we are on the YouTube now, so I'm just actually going to make a little note that it is 1 o'clock, 1:01. So I can kind of keep some time tracking, right? This was last week's, and I really loved how this layout came to be. So I had some author notes on my work in progress. I got my workouts on the top, my blocks that were of work, and then meals, to-dos, and then just like the random notes. So we are going to plan for the upcoming week of January 13th through the 19th. So I have this old Pink Diamond Planner Co. February 2022 mystery, and so I have some like stickers left over. So what better way than to use what I have in this spread. So I'm just gonna actually probably take these out, make it real easy to get started. And I took out more than what I needed, but that's okay. So what I have here are my full boxes. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay those down for my work chunks. And right now I have 2 works in progress over with 2 different editors. So right now I kind of get a little break, which I'm excited about. And in the meantime, what am I going to do? So I need to start outlining my, which I kind of have somewhat done, is my Star Spangled Strangler. I think that's the name of the book. And that one is my trying to think of it's my last short story that I have planned in my seasonal suite. Oh, I should have done it this way. I don't know if I could pull these off. Seasonal Suite Mystery. And, oh, nice. I'll just move them down. And so, I need to start outlining that because I want to get that whole series completed by the end of this year. So, right, I have my Valentine's Day one off with the editor. So they are working on that. And then I have the Easter one drafted, which with it being drafted, it still needs to be revised because I haven't looked at it since I wrote it. I don't know. I don't remember when I was working on that over the end of the summer, I think. So that is something I need to do. And then I want to get started on my my shifter romance that I started thinking about, and so I want to get started on that as well. So I have a lot of ideas for that series. So when I'm planning, the first thing I want to do is set my work, right? That is my non-negotiable. I gotta be there Monday through Thursday, and then on Fridays I work from home. So I'm able to do a few extra household things on Fridays, which is really nice. So I have that kind of all laid out, and then the next thing I want to schedule in is my workouts. So just looking at like the boxes that I have, I think these ones probably would fit. And I only have 4, but I think this one actually would fit. Okay. So my workouts, I have been doing Nourish, Move, Love, Nourish, or can't even think of what the channel's name is, but I've been really liking the program. It's a 2-week program, so you're working out for 2 weeks on this strength, stability, and power, and I'm really liking it. So I do that on Monday, Tuesday. I take a break, a day off on Wednesday, 'cause, right, you gotta have some recovery. And then on Thursday, as well as on Friday, and then one extra workout, let me see, then on Sunday. So those are my workout days, and in my planner here I have this section called fitness. And this is kind of what I've been doing. So I have it all laid out, and what I've been doing, we're putting the cute little glam planner dolls there for the different workouts. So today I'm filming this on the 11th, so I didn't have a workout today, and I need to put my 2 icons there. And so on Sunday I have my full body and abs, so then I have the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and write those out on the planner. I'm using a Right Tech 0.5, and it's like their ombre one. I really like these pens. So we got full body. This will be legs. And then we have core, and then arms, and then another full body. Okay, so now that workouts are done, the next thing is dinners. So I have been trying to do a meal plan for the whole month, and yes, last week it did not go according to plan because it got Blue Apron in for 2 meals, so that kind of changed a little thing. But what I have here is a whole month spread, and just putting like the basics of like a brisket, maybe pizza, you know, fried fish, that kind of thing, like common things that we have normally. And so I have that. And then I also have just the February one ready to go. So once I start thinking, if I'm like, okay, we haven't had meatloaf in a while, which we're having tonight, I was like, okay, so maybe at the end of February, we might have meatloaf again. So this is just kind of like pre-planning way ahead, and it's actually been really helpful doing it on a monthly basis instead of a week basis. I still go in and list out every single day. So Monday on tacos, then pork chops, then fried fish, stir fried rice. So I still do my weekly planning, but I really like having it kind of all mapped out a month ahead. So that's just kind of like a tip that I'm learning as I'm trying to stay on top of everything here. So just a little Courtney tip for you. So now we are putting in our meals. And we're just going to kind of put them right after the full boxes here. And I think we might go out on Saturday, or we talked about it but haven't quite decided. So I will just put it there. But if things change, things change. Now, okay, other things I have going on. So Saturday I have a little mastermind with some authors, and that is at, I don't know, this big of a sticker, at 1 o'clock. So I'm going to mark that. And then on Thursday, I'm going to the library for this cool gardening thing that they're having, which I'm excited about. So that is on Sunday. So I think these are all my basics. And so what I have are these half boxes, which are great to put down here because, right, I'm asleep at 12, 1 o'clock, right? So I could put this here as my to-do list. And these ones obviously are full boxes, and they have 5, which is a bummer, but that's okay. And I will just cut them down to make them fit. So I cut them down, and now I'm just gonna put them, I guess I only needed to do 2. 3 is too much. So on these days, I guess will be more light days, which is totally fine. And this one will be a combo. Okay, I got my to-dos all laid out. And I do have some headers, glitter headers, so I will just go ahead and put those on all of these. And then, right, my week is filling up, and so I like it already. It's crazy how much of a difference adding stickers is to your planner. I don't know, it just makes me really excited. Okay, so now basically I have my morning routine block up here and my after work / evening routine up here. And basically what I can do is leave these blanks because I know I normally do some type of author thing in the evening, and I just kind of do more relaxing in the morning. So what I need to figure out is all my author stuff. So on this side here is, I have this week and Monday through Sunday. When I look at my schedule, and so I have a section here, and in this section, right, I kind of have my January wrap up. So I got some notes of what I need to do, important dates, as well as kind of like the side calendar breakdown of it. And if I'm following my seasonal sweet publishing with the target of February 11th for my Valentine's Day one, where am I? Right? I'm kind of at a standstill because I am waiting for my editor to get back. And so right now I have the opportunity to outline and draft my 4th of July one, or I could start doing my edits. But I figured I need to take a break from edits because I've been doing it for the last like 3 weeks, and so I'm gonna take a break for that and do more on the creative outlining side. So that's just another, this one I got from Bethany Atazada, if you're curious. Then I got some from Sarah Cannon on hers. This is her kind of layout. So I also did some color coding of when I'm doing drafting, edits, when my release dates are, and working on marketing, which is something I need to do as well. So that I have an idea of what I need to be working on is outlining, as well as creating my marketing, my promotion for my 2 new releases. So one of them is just a continuation of a series, so that should be a fairly easy one. I have a newsletter that I could go after on that. However, when it comes to my new pen name, things kind of get a little dicey because I don't have an ARC team, I don't have a mailing list, so I need to get more creative on that. But what I'm going to do is figure all of that out. So up here we are just going to write author. So I know this is all author related stuff. So what I figured what I could do is spend probably Monday and Tuesday as the brainstorming outlining day. So we will take Monday. I have the most energy on Monday, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. And I will do my marketing campaign. I could start that this weekend as well, so it'll just be a continuation. Then on Tuesday, that is when I will outline my Star Spangled Strangler story, right? It's a short story. The last ones have been around 7,000 words, so that's probably what it will be. But if it's the end of the series, potentially I want to make it longer, so we'll see how that goes. So I'll just start outlining, and then on Wednesday, we will probably do another, this is outlining like the whole, I'd say more, the plot, and then this will be start outlining the scenes. And then Thursday, we could draft. Friday, we could draft. And I could probably draft on the weekend too. So that at least gives me an idea of what I want to accomplish for the week in terms of my writing. So what I've also been doing is on this to-do list here is that I like to put more on the personal side of things that I need to do that aren't necessarily dedicated to a specific day. So I want to do a hair mask, a face mask. Those are on my to-do list, but it really doesn't matter if I do it on Monday or if I do it on Friday, right? So I'm going to put those down as well. And then for my habits, I gotta see what I've been doing on those. So I've been doing my weight check. Trying just to drink, starting off small, right? Just 40 ounces of water. Taking my elderberry vitamin, which I don't know, seems to be working. Haven't gotten sick lately. I got workout. I just need to mark it off 5 times. And then I have fiction reading. And then craft, so writing, craft, reading. So that is what I have on there. Expenses, kind of straightforward. Whenever I buy something, I could write it down here, and then any notes that are needed. So that is basically the week ahead. Pretty straightforward, nothing out of the ordinary. Just a few activities that are on the weekend, which aren't normally. So with that, I think I'm going to call it good. And I hope you liked kind of walking through this different layout. And I really like this layout. It's from Haro Plans on Etsy. And I'll try to leave the link of that one below. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Bye.